playing.
Robert.
I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
A lot of people are fighting out here. The short of today, man. We're gonna talk about. I mean, we always have the short thought, right, where we discuss commonplace situation and trending topics. We give a short response on what is happening out there. And today we have four topics, and we're gonna start off with Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick. I mean, at the beginning of every NFL season, we start hearing out of nowhere from Colin. And he had something to say for the fans. I'm not gonna show the video because it's a interview by a big brand. Just gonna play the sound, and you tell me if this gives us hope. You'll be back. Fair use.
Will we see you play NFL again?
We're still training, still pushing. So hopefully we just gotta get one of these team owners to open up.
What would it mean to you to play NFL again?
I mean, it's something I've trained my whole life for. So be able to step back on the field, I think that would be a major moment, major accomplishment for me. Also, I think it's something that I could bring a lot to a team and help them win a championship.
Yeah, he said it himself. He can bring a team a championship. RJ.
It's giving flake. It's
Oh,
giving.
give me a second. Let me press the banner. Let me press the banner. You can answer the banner as well.
Okay. I'll answer it after this. He's giving flake. He's giving ghosting. He's giving a change of his last name from Kaepernick to Cap. He should just be called Colin Cap because he be capping, man. He caps. He doesn't want to play in the NFL because he's had opportunities to play in the NFL. He's a self-saboteur. That's what he is. And to answer the question posed in the banner, is Colin Kaepernick delusional or the greatest grifter ever? Combination. Both. Capital B, capital O, capital F, both. Like Shannon Sharp said. He's just talking to stay relevant, but he doesn't want to play because he had at least two moments that at least one moment for sure that there were like over 10 teams, 18 or 16 teams or something.
Yeah.
Who sent their scouts there to watch him train. He sabotaged it.
Yeah, he did. He did.
So I don't want to hear anything about him playing in the NFL anymore because he's gone. We have other people. We have great talent. Whether you agree or disagree with what he did when he was kneeling, that costed him basically his opportunity. He's had opportunities to get
continue.
He's had opportunities to get back in the NFL, and so those are two separate things. Whether you agree with what he did or not, he's had opportunities to get back. He didn't take it seriously. He's a self-saboteur. No, I don't. He's not delusional. He knows exactly what he's doing.
And not only that, I think he got offered also a couple of deals with XFL, these smaller leagues, where he basically could show his skills. But he asked such a big salary that it wasn't worth it for them. I mean, of course, when you're running a league, a small league, you have to keep the cost in mind when you're getting a big name. So I mean, he wanted way too much money. And for someone who hasn't played in the NFL for 7 years now, right?
Yeah.
7 years. Just imagine, right? The Deshaun Watson from the Browns. He was out for a year. He is a bigger arm. He is a bigger arm talent than Kaepernick. Kaepernick was mainly a 1.0 version of Action Jackson. a less developed one. I mean, Action Jackson does incredible stuff. He was more like a running quarterback. So I mean, if you get older, the running becomes a problem. You can you I mean the wear and tear. You're not as fast anymore. The arm talent is going down. I mean, what are we talking about? I mean, just hang it up. And I think that's something that people have been saying in the comments as well, right? What is he doing? No one is interested in this anymore. I mean, it's a time for everything, and people are probably they. First of all, I think the way he handled the XFL offer, the way he handled like the scouting situation, you said, because that's when everyone knew that he's not for real, because he had the chance. There were like you said, 10 or 18 teams were there, and all of a sudden, last moment, he changed the venue because so he could record himself. Some weird stuff. I'm like, do you want to play or not? Do you want to get scouted or not? And then they change it, and only 10 teams move to the other place. So, hey man, cap, stop capping, as they say around here.
I smell cap. Stop the cap.
Yeah.
It's
And
it's a lost cause. I mean, even the fact Jay-Z threw him under the bus. Do you remember that one?
when he said we're done kneeling, what's next?
He threw him under the bus. He was like, "We're not on that anymore. We on to bigger things."
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think it's the time has passed, man.
But there's one more thing. I don't know if
Um,
you have that, but I also saw something about a flag football.
Now, the other thing I saw relating to Colin was that Jim Harbaugh wanted him to be part of the coaching staff of the Chargers, but he didn't want to join that. I mean, your time has passed, man. Jim Harbaugh had him his last tenure at 49ers. That was his head coach back then, and now he's offering him a job as a coach. He doesn't want to be. He doesn't
Okay,
want
so
to do anything.
Bleacher Report, yeah, but
Mhm.
Bleacher Report, um, broke the news, I believe, that Kaepernick said he wanted to play in the 2028 Olympic flag football game.
Come on, man. With all the quarterbacks that they have out there, imagine he starts kneeling mid game.
He'll play like um
As a quarterback, or does he want to play as a running back?
he can't play none of them, man. Because as you said, if he's like a less developed Action Jackson, you need to be young for that. You need to have a certain age for that because you keep getting
You have to
hits.
throw. When you're playing flag football, you have to throw. You cannot run around and do crazy.
No, but I'm saying I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is if he's like a less developed Action Jackson, and that means he needs to be able to move. He's older right now, so that
Yeah.
means he would need to rely more on his arms.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it's the
Reading-
NFL and if it's flag football, and if you are not known to you're not known for your arm primarily. You're not like Joe Burrow. I mean, Joe Burrow got got sacked 8 times and won a game. That's Joe Burrow.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's legendary.
8 times. That's like
Even
an
your
arm.
boy. Even your boy.
Who? Baker.
Baker. I think Baker. They'll ask Baker to play quarterback before this guy.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, Baker should play flag football. He's like a flag football guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, I don't know where this is going, but I think people are getting a clear view of what he's doing. and they are tired. And the more he continues doing this, the more he loses relevancy. So, hey, at the end of the day, do you, Colin, wish you all the luck with the career you're having, and of course, if you're playing in the Olympics in 4 years, well, I'm curious. How old is he now?
Too old. I don't know. He's too old. He can't
I
play,
need, I
man.
need to check this. I need to check
They'll
this because
put
4 years.
they'll put Jason Tatum on that team and make him sit bench
Bro,
before they let Colin Kaepernick be
yo,
the towel boy.
what are we doing? Why are they still interviewing this guy? Do you know how old he is?
I don't know. I'm guessing 38
He's
or something.
36.
36, yeah.
He's
But I
done
mean,
as
when he's 40, he wants to play when he's 40, like Brady.
yeah. There's not a lot of quarterbacks that made it to 40, dude. It's done.
LeBron will be a quarterback of that flag football team before they let
They- hey,
before they let
they'll drop Lamelo off. Put a brace on his knee.
come on. Come on.
Oh man, this is crazy. He's 36. So by what are we? Why are they still interviewing this guy? All due respect, Colin. I mean, you did what you did. Yeah, you did it for a reason. And whether the reason is right or wrong, that's not what we're talking. We're talking about just the whole situation. You're 36 now. A lot of quarterbacks retire at 36, 37, 38. By this time, I mean, if you're not getting a chance now or you're not trying to get into the game, you don't want to play the game. Let's be honest. Maybe you should start a different way of trying to keep being relevant. But hey, anyway, whatever happens, guys, let us know in the comments what you think about this situation. Colin, should he be let into NFL? Will he ever play? Well, I shouldn't ask that question because I already know that answer. Will he ever play in the Olympics? Maybe as a water boy. What kind of role do you see him going to the Olympics for? Let us know in the comments. Hey, let's go to the second topic of today, man. The second topic is this one. Suburban school worker pleads guilty to stealing 1.5 million worth of chicken wings from the district. RJ.
This is one of the well, let me ask this question first.
Let me show you who she is because they
I
have a
know
picture
it.
of her.
I know
I
it.
have a picture of her.
That was gonna be my question.
I have a picture of her. And
When I
what-
saw
you
that
know-
when
you
I
know-
saw
you know
that
what I
caption
call her?
KR, when I saw that caption KR, the first thing that I thought was please, 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 oh please God, don't let this be a black person. Because the stereotype jokes are gonna go crazy after that one. That's a how did she steal the chicken though?
I think it's throughout the years. It's accumulation of several years. So it's basically I can read it up real quick. Prosecutors accused of stealing massive amounts of food meant to take home for take-home meals for students learning remotely during the pandemic. Ooh, okay. It's mainly during the pandemic. So basically, she basically moved it to someplace else, and then let me see, food services during the height of the on COVID between 2020 and 2022. Vera Little, 68 now, placed orders with a district's foods provider, ordering more than 11,000 cases of chicken wings. Oh my god! That were built to the district but never served to the students. The school district's business manager uncovered Little's culinary crimes during a routine mid-year audit in 2023 when it was discovered that the Food Services Department had gone 300,000 over budget. Court documents also note that the poultry products contain bones which would normally not be served to students. Oh man, if you do a crime, please, please don't do it.
Try to try to
Try to
try
make
to
it
do it.
clean. What are we doing? Yeah, so she ordered 11,000 cases of chicken wings, and then she probably sold it in the hood, and probably for cheap too. So I don't think it's worth 1 point. That's not what she got for it. We know. On Monday we covered the show with Brian Pumper, right? And the picture you see here reminds me of that show, because, and you guys will say, how RJ, Kurt, KR, how come? Let's take a look. This reminds me of what I saw during that show. Isn't that her? What is she doing in LA? In the barber shop. Nah,
I
shout out
wouldn't
to
know.
her. Anyway.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't know.
RJ, what do you think about this whole situation? She pleaded guilty to 9 years. So she's gonna sit probably 4.5, 5 max for stealing chicken. We have
I
nothing to
think
say.
it's ignorant. I don't know if this she's I don't know if she stole it for necessity or to sell it, but
Who's gonna
one
eat
point
it?
at 1.5 before you reach 10K, you should have figured life out.
Oh man. Okay. Well, good luck to her. 4 years, and then after that she can live. Maybe she stashed the chicken. Life
Well,
supply of chicken
well,
wings.
there is an upside to this story, and that is that now she has a guarantee that the chicken she will eat in the next 9 years, she won't be convicted for. She won't need to hunt them. She won't need to skin them. She wouldn't need to hide them. She wouldn't need to do anything with them because they would be provided to her. She might have sold it to the same facility that she's being placed in. It's a circular economy, man.
1.5 million in worth of chicken wings. Dude, do you know how much that is? You know how much, if you think about it, that's a lot of chicken wings.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, let us know in the comments if you would like chicken wings. Do you want to steal 1.5 million worth of chicken? Are you willing to risk your freedom for 1.5 million worth of chicken wings? Let us know in the comments so we can get some points at the FBI and hand you in. I'm trying to get my points up, man. I'm trying to be a collaborator with the police. Anyway, guys, all jokes aside, let us know in the comments what you think about this situation. This is crazy, man. 9 years for 1.5 million worth of chicken. I mean, this is not worth the time. It's not worth the crime. Oh, man. What an L. What an L. Hey, let's go to the next topic. That's morning walk with son ends with police arrest. And you ask yourself, this is crazy. How come a dad walking his son ends up in an arrest? Let's take a look. Fair use.
Hey, how you doing today? Yeah, where you heading off to? Just walking. Any specific location? Oh, okay. Is this your son?
Yes.
All right. Hey, what's your name?
You can tell me your name.
All right. What's your name, sir?
Johnny.
Johnny. All right. All right, Johnny. Where you coming from?
Just walking around.
Just walking around.
Yeah.
All right. Enjoying this weather.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, we're checking up on you, man. You know.
Just walk around. What the heck is this deal?
You found it a little bit suspicious, you know. So,
What?
just walking around.
Walking around is a little
Yes.
bit suspicious.
I mean,
What?
technically not really, but I mean, it is pretty early in the morning. Just wondering what was going
That's
on.
what we do. We get up early in the morning.
got your ID on?
What do I need an ID for?
Because I just asked you for
I
it.
don't need that to show my ID.
Okay, if you don't give me your ID, I'm going to take you to jail for failure to identify because I've identified that you've been walking around down here at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, we do that.
No, you're not. Give me your ID.
I don't have my ID on me because it's at the house.
Okay, what's your name and date of birth?
Huh?
What's your name and date
I
of
don't know, but you can't run. I don't have. This is a state where I don't have to show my
birth?
ID.
Turn around.
You're gonna do this in front of my son?
Yeah, turn around.
Are you serious?
Yeah, turn
This
around.
is my son. Let me bring my son home first.
No, turn around now.
Bro, you need here. Let me videotape this real quick. I want this on video. What are you doing to my bro? This is fucked up. Son, it's okay, okay?
It's good.
Bro, I promise you, you're gonna pay for this.
You think?
Yeah, I promise you that. We're walking around. There's nothing suspicious. I've done nothing criminal. I don't have my ID on me. I told you that.
And what did I tell you?
And you
I
just
wanted to-
and you just slammed me on the ground because I was trying to record. What are you holding me on the ground for?
It's gonna be okay.
Dude, this is ridiculous. Man, look what you're doing to my fucking son. There's my phone right there, too.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Hey, buddy. He's just gonna find out who he is, all right? And then hopefully we'll go from there, all right? Hey, what you got there?
Terrible, man.
I'm not gonna hurt you. All right, don't worry about that.
Hey, buddy, come here. Okay. Listen to me. You're okay. Hey, quit crying.
Now you want to help.
It's gonna be okay.
Shut.
Yeah,
Such
this
a
is crazy, man. It's crazy if you think about it. The guy was just walking his kid. He's trying to teach the kid some structure in life, right? You know, as a dad, you want to give your son some structure, waking up early, start the day early, start ahead of everyone else. Enjoy the quietness when you're walking around, and then suddenly these guys run up on you and just, I mean, destroys the morning. RJ.
I know for certain what the kid won't want to grow up and be when he gets older. I mean, it's so ignorant and it's scary. I'm grateful for the body cams, man,
Yeah.
because it exposes so much things that is wrong with policing. Can you imagine that this used to happen without any evidence whatsoever? So now we do at least have a webcam to show. It's still painful to see, and so this is how we learn what goes on. Now, you always have a philosophy on how to deal with police officers, because you always say you need to remember that a lot of them are not
Don't say
that
it. Don't
bright.
say it. Don't say, oh my God, you're putting put me in the wrong position, are you? You're,
They're-
why are you
they're
exposing me like this?
Care to elaborate?
Well, in general, what you want to do is always think for both. The police, this is the thing, right? Police in general are under pressure a lot of times. So some, a lot of them, and this is not a bad thing, right? Some people don't have the ability to process data real quick, and they don't process all the time. Not all of them, but they don't process it real quick. So sometimes you got to think for them and for yourself. And in this case, I think one of the smallest things, he made a mistake. Again, I'm not blaming the dad, because the cop is totally out of order here. Because I mean, you're just walking your son. Just ask him, what are you doing? They ask him, they know already what he's doing. He's walking his son. Go about your way. He wasn't doing anyone harm. What do you think he's doing? He's gonna steal in the morning with his son around him? That would be crazy. Yeah, it's good. This is gonna turn into a lawsuit. The guy is gonna get paid. And at the end of the day, it's the taxpayer who's gonna foot the bill. So it's all cool and great, and people, I don't mind. I mean, police are there to protect and serve. Who are you protecting in this case? No one. Who are you serving? No one. The guy is walking his kid. Just ask him. You don't have ID? Okay. By the way, why does he have to ID himself? He's walking his kid in the morning. I mean, that's another question. But okay, maybe he wants to show the ID. He doesn't have it with him. Maybe you give him like a warning, guy. Make sure you have your ID next time, in case. Why do you have to escalate? That's my biggest question. Why do you have to escalate the situation?
It's clearly not well trained. It's clear that he's not. I would hope that he's not experienced, because you can't come up to people, escalate the situation. The guy was there, walking his kid. The police asked the kid, "What's your name?" He said, "That's okay, son. Tell him your name." But you know what the thing is, KR? I know that sometimes these people have ego
Yeah, it's an
problems.
ego. It's an ego problem.
They put on a uniform, and this doesn't go for everyone, but you see them everywhere, KR. You have people with low self-esteem, but then they put a cop uniform or a
Security guard.
lawyer suit,
Yeah.
the suit that the lawyers wear, or any other uniform, and then they think, okay, now this is my domain, and I'm better than you. You need me, and so
make
they
it
come
part
up,
of
they
it.
run up to you, and when you challenge them, and sometimes because the guy didn't escalate it, but in like less than a minute, the guy was telling him, "Give me your phone," trying to throw him like sweep him, throw him to the ground, put a knee on his back. I think he just wanted to train his jiu-jitsu or judo skill. Is jiu-jitsu or judo, because that's not. He had no reason to do it.
I don't know.
Now you want to tell. And now you want to tell. You know, KR, I'm very vulnerable when I see kids cry. And the kid was crying due to your doing, and now you want to tell him it's gonna be okay. We're just trying to identify it. Come on.
The kid has autism as well, so this is crazy.
Yeah, is
And
that
then-
confirmed?
yeah, there is an article written by New York Post where they confirm the kid has autism. So, hey man, it's a shame that some people that are supposed to protect and serve the community act like this. This is a shame, and I think the guy has a good reason to sue. I mean, that guy might pay for the kids' future college. Who knows? Maybe John has to thank the police officer for what he did. You helped me out of the gutter.
Maybe.
Sometimes you get lucky in life. Hey man, I think it's despicable what happened. I think the guy should be at least get a suspension for a couple of weeks to get his mind right, because you can't walk up to people like this. Guys, let us know in the comments what you think about this. Should he be fired? Should he get a couple of weeks suspension without pay? Should he get suspension with pay? Let us know in the comments what you think, man. Should a dad have had his idea? Maybe he should have. Maybe,
No, man. Come on.
maybe he should have. Who knows? Let us know in the comments. Let us know what you think. That's the most important. That's how we learn. Here at Double Thought, we try to learn for situations like this to avoid this in the future. That's what the goal is with a lot of these topics we cover. We want to learn, share the information, and exchange information as well. Teachings. Hey, guys, let us know in the comments what you think. And on to the next and final topic of today. MTA worker slices his own hands trying to have the summer off. Summer boys. There you have him. He lied about an attack and slashed his own hand to get summer off work. And mind you, he's been only working there for a year. So, and how did they find it out? You gotta ask me. Yes, I know how they found out how he did it. There were cameras all over the place. Guess what? The cameras record. They go by and see that he said so. According to his story, which is quite crazy if you put this story together. I don't know why he thought this was a good idea. So he claimed that he was cleaning a train car when he was pushed from behind by the unknown male, and that the stranger swung a cutting instrument at him, leaving cuts on both of his hands, according to the complaint. In order to claim that, of course, they're gonna check the videos. And guess what? The video showed him doing the other way. There was no one there. His own statement was as follows. When I went into the room, I found something in there to cut myself. I apologize for wasting everyone's time. I did not know. Peep this one, RJ. Peep this one. I did not know that there were cameras on the platform.
Everyone knows that there are cameras on the platform, dummy. Come on, man. You know that it's a public place. You know that there's a place where, I mean, there were, I believe, worse times where crimes were committed. But you know, it's still a place where a crime can be committed. So they placed cameras there, and you've worked there for a year.
Actually, train crimes have been going up lately. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And the taxi drivers are very happy about that.
I read that.
Secular economy.
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't think the crimes are up. The crimes are low, actually, lower than they've been. It's the crimes that are high.
Why is it so good? Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Anything else you want to say before we close out the show?
Aye.
Hey, man. Hey, we can say a lot of things, but I mean, it's a lot of weird things happening in New York. So, whether it's crimes or criminals, who knows?
Crimen.
Crimen. Okay, crimen. Well, What I do know is no one is getting locked up. Everyone is getting bail. Oh, without bill, actually. They get released without bill. You get hey, you do your crime, get locked up for 5 minutes, and then we'll release you to do more crimes.
But our own people,
Man. You can be this stupid though.
yes, you can. And you
Well,
know who's gonna be more stupid, KR?
tell me.
The voters. Because they're gonna keep voting for the same people, man. They're gonna keep voting for the same people.
Oh man, how did we find? We went from an MTA worker to vote. Hey, I wish everyone in New York good luck, man. Yeah. Y'all have a safe passage taking the subway. Make sure you have you protect your. I'm not gonna say what you have to have on you. Make sure you protect yourself at all times, because the savages are out there.
Yeah.
You won't catch me on a subway, but okay.
No, I was there in January, man. But I have to say, you know what, KR? I'll tell you this, because the subway infrastructure is big.
Yeah, it is very big.
So, but the scary thing about it is, so you watch on your phone where you need to be and where you need to step out to maybe catch another train, right?
Yeah.
And you can step out, so you can, when you get to the trains, when you get to the station, it can be packed. You stop somewhere, it's packed. You see where you need to go, you follow the route, and before you know it, there's like a big ass empty hall all to yourself, and you need to walk all the way across. So that's like the scary thing, because a lot of places aren't like that, but some places are huge.
Yeah.
And so that's where you can people can run upon you and say delito.
Well, as one great philosopher, as one great philosopher from Canada once says, "Well, run up on me, then you gonna see."
That's true. How's that philosopher doing, by the way?
Well, he had his house was underwater the other day, so well, and he got accused of being into the little ones. So, well, life has its ups and downs for philosophers, you know.
Correct.
With that being said, guys, thanks for tuning in. Whatever your thoughts are, let us know in the comment section below. Check us out on our other socials. Rate us by clicking the like button, and let's keep it civil in the comment section. Until next time, peace.
Peace. Protect yourself.
No son como nosotros. No son como nosotros. No son como nosotros.
Eres un